Alright, hello everybody. Welcome. Uh, it's Tales of Rise time. Fridays are appeared. We've finished up the third area, and we're gonna keep on moving. So, yeah. Oh, as the little blip down here does let us know, there's a new DLC. I do not plan on checking it out as of this moment, because we're in the middle of the game and it looks like post-game. Like, it is a odd, like, I don't know, it's sort of odd as the DLC thing, because it's a cameo fight for a Sword Art Online thing. It comes with costumes and stuff, though. Anyway, we may check it out at the end, but clearly not now while we're in the middle of, stuff. Previously, I'd say we overthrew like a kingdom, but we kind of didn't. We got livestock. We basically made everything work here in Elde Menecia. In fact, if I go ahead and go to my party. What's up? We got Dolim here. Dolim, should you have like a tail? Dolim might want a tail. Hold on. Right, you can't pause in midair. Ah. Oh, can't tell. Spotted cattail? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so hello again. We're starting early, as is kind of the thing with this. Also today, I have a bit going on later in the evening, so we can't go like 5 hours. Well, we can't go like 5 hours unless I started early. 4 hours, 4.5. I don't remember how much time I have. So yeah. But yeah, was very happy with this area. Very happy with how it ended. And now we kind of get to keep... Let's see how that rolls into the next area. Hey, how you doing? Like, will the game use the momentum well? You know what I mean? Because that is a strong momentum right now in my eyes. Everybody's back in the air. You know how to turn off the barriers. In the event of barriers, please turn off the barriers. But yeah, the existence of the DLC, I can't pause in midair. The existence of the Sword Art Online DLC makes me think that, like, we could get more stuff, and that's kind of nice. You know, if they add other, like, little cameo fights and fashion bits or collab bits, that'd be neat. So, it is Friday. Right now, we're kind of looking around for, Kisara. She left before we resolved everything. Oh boy, the army left with them. Okay. One of those places is cool, huh? Yeah, the hope is that it's a starting point for, that we can use this as a launch point for, like, society. But first, we have to go kick everyone else's ass. What's up? Hi.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Okay. Let's go to Act 4, shall we? Power armor doesn't let you cut in line. I don't care how cool your power armor is. Alright, I don't think I need to buy anything right now. Let's get a party. No, not this way. This way. And then I'm gonna have to see how playing as Dolium works. Oh man, adding new characters to our skits, that'll be fun.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara.
What?
I'll do your brother proud.
Oh, I thought you were leaving him to the cat.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
And to the gold cats, I leave all of the cats. Later. Okay, bye.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother,
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elde Menecia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
Look at those butterflies going. Oh boy.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those
Was
who
that
used
dubbed
to
in a
believe
different
in your
room?
dream, but for those that still do.
Was that line dubbed in a different room?
Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
All right. Okay, we got another recipe. I missed the Wonder Chef. Oh, leaf wrap fish, sure. Comrades in freedom. Is this full party? Wow, oh, it's a free AG gauge. The time we come to liberate Donna and bring it into the crown contest along allies who believe in their future. Overlimit extension, mid it. Sure, I'll take a double jump. So everybody has a ton of extra points because of the DLC points, so I'm going to try not to spend too many of these immediately. I'm going to try to keep everybody at 2,000-ish. Nothing better than anything else I got. Well, yeah, Art. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome. Face down damage. What do we got down here? Mid jump, BG start. A bunch of titles are about to get with Renwell, but nothing immediately. It's weird. Law. Easier party member overlimit. That's a good one. You also have... Lionheart. Oh boy. Alright. Hey! Full party. Put you two on the side for now. And then you only have tornado drive as an air. My kingdom for more buttons. Like, okay, most Tales games you have like up on the stick plus buttons as like secondaries. And also you usually have 4 directions, so like plus shoulders. So like this has gone from like a million choices to like 2. All right.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elde Menecia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Alright, we're gonna have a couple skits now that we got full party, I suppose.
What was Kelzalek even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Right, because Dohalim could have just
Maybe
kicked his
he thought
ass.
he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she's absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Shut the fuck up. Like, wow, whatever. Very, very funny there. Let's quick before we head off. We have one last thing I'm gonna check, and that is display map list. We're gonna go to the ranch.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Alright. Here they are. Here's all our chickens, and here's our cows. There's all the pigs. What? Now they're all gone. What do you mean horse? Hold on, what do you mean horse? Yeah, Kisara is not wearing any back armor. Armor that if somebody got back there, you were already screwed in the armor. Yep. Yeah, because yeah, let me switch over to Kisara for a moment. So yeah, Kisara does not actually have any armor back there, which makes the wings a lot better. Just mobile. She has her giant shield, but out on the field I can't pull it out because there's no attack button. We'll get into a fight though. She can show off her giant shield. Anyway, I guess we can raise horse. Whatever that is, yeah. No, we saw that. Here, let me show you the really buff horse in this game. Hold on. You gotta see this. I think you might have already seen it. I'm certain I've already shown you it. But for those who haven't seen what a horse in this game looks like. Wild. This is the front there that kicks my ass. Anyway, I want to... And then... Owl Forest. What's up?
I think Hoodle senses something.
Oh, yeah, yes, there are owls here. Oh? Flip. 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 Alright, so it sounds like there's more owls in... Oh, alright, so let's... Quick... Any owls here?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh, did you like meeting the owls?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh, that's your little... Okay. Okay. Well... Now let's go do quests in the area before we take off. Because it looks like we're going to be heading off to... shit, we said the area. Menecia?
We finally made it.
I think Menecia or something close to that was what we said.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Oh. Hey, Dolly, how's it going?
Hello.
big Zoogle.
Huh?
Kisar,
A large monkey you can use the wind. Big game hunter. Okay, Trustlottian Highway. Is there up north here? Yo, is that a big boar? Oh no, it's a big monkey. All right. This is gonna be our tutorial fight.
looks like trouble. Quite. I doubt we'd fare well against it.
So will the tutorial override the boss fight? No.
I'm only getting one. Wait, are those arms getting natural?
Begin!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive! Look sharp! Can you take it? I'll face you!
Laser spear. This one's mine.
Can you take it? Not so fast!
Here's a healing
This
art.
one's mine.
Prepare to be seized, though.
Actually, half the sound is more appropriate.
Let's talking more.
Elusive deity! Not now, not ever!
Freezing storm. Ready. Ice tornado.
Is this it?
Whoa. I don't have a lot of resources right now.
This is my fault.
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Tiger blade.
Can you take it?
I'll heal you
How's
all.
this? Snake of the abyssal deep!
Healing
Clear
storm.
Their arts were interrupted.
And that's
On guard.
healing art.
Begin! Transform!
You're going pretty hard in this.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna quick.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
He who
I'll face you!
Here's a healing art.
Now I can let loose! Come on!
the earth throbbed. Forgive me.
Oh, I don't have a.
Elusive deity!
Now where was I? Leave the choice. Swampy.
Oh God.
You're mine! It's over!
Please look at me.
Okay, here I go. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
I can't heal you forever. Tiger
Oh God, am I?
blade.
This should do it! You're mine! Not today! Take this!
Here I go. Into the shadows. Time to shine.
Eternal devastation! Severing wind!
Okay, well, let's try to not do a boss fight as my first fight as a new character.
Here's a healing art.
Here I come!
Zero up. And that's my will. I never fit. Here. Send my offer.
Now you see what I can do! Here I come! I'm knocked up!
A freezing storm.
Eternal devastation! Elusive deity!
Ice tornado.
Alright, we're almost out.
A thrilling performance. Ignite!
Though I misjudged the position on that.
Raging Luna Storm. Double Demon Fang. No further.
I don't know what your incoming does.
My turn.
Oh, there we go, we got our break.
It won't escape me. Severing wind.
I'm out! I won't stop now! Annihilation! Searing flame! I'm ready! Where are you going? Denied! Glacial Spear!
Much obliged.
Speaking of that, it's too much.
Oh my god.
Healing Circle!
Double Demon Fang.
Annihilation! Lightning! Death!
Double Demon Fang.
Piercing roar! Lightning! Death!
Double Demon Fang. Can you take it? One more.
Oh, my head.
I couldn't make it in time.
Instant! By the power!
Look sharp.
Not like this.
Can't get out of this. There. Resonate with the earth.
Jolene's about to die. Wait, he dodged that?
Has a most peculiar taste. Try harder. My turn.
Okay.
Double Demon Fang. This one's all mine. Double Demon Fang.
Okay. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it with enough of these many unicorn shells.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine.
Freeze
You're
laser!
finished. Elusive. Try harder. Not a chance.
Falling storm!
You're finished.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Win.
Nothing gets by me!
Air pressure.
Freeze laser! I'll do it all! Water snake
This should do it.
Healing
Think of the
circle!
abyssal
Piercing
clear for
roar!
us.
Back into the fray!
It's your shot. Coming.
Alright, let's interrupt.
Now. Scarlet Inferno. Bestowed by mystic mercy. I owe you one.
This one's mine!
Oh, I might have got shot for that.
He who prepares Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! None shall
Take
escape
this.
my touch!
Now you see what I can do. Tempest. Severing wind. Mirage. Begin. Wind. Can't get out of this.
Far enough! Freezing
Hurricane
storm!
Rising Falcon.
Falling storm!
Can you take it? Double Demon Fang.
Tiger Blade!
Thrust. Think of the abyssal deep. Clear for
Here I
us.
go!
Such
Just
unadulterated
getting
fury.
started!
Here I
Lightning!
Try harder. My turn.
Wits about to
Raging Luna Storm. Now. You're mine. On your knees.
Magna Ray!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Time to shine!
There.
Healing circle!
It's on.
Yeah, that's the last of my healing, basically.
It's over.
Magna Ray!
Resonate with
This
your
one's
mind.
mine!
Burn in hell.
The last one! One more!
Here I come.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Tiger Blade!
Devastation.
Amazing.
Will it try harder? Now. Take it. I'm not
I
done.
never miss!
Try harder. Not a chance.
Denied!
No escape.
First aid!
The earth throbbed.
Double Demon Fang. Now. While it's reeling. No
Take it down!
Double Demon Fang.
Piercing roar! Annihilate!
This deity.
Alright, Xion, do I have like...
Falling storm!
Swapping. Pay for that.
Ready to go!
Everlasting darkness. Negative
Lunar
gate.
correction!
Double Demon Fang! Double
Watch
Demon
yourself.
Fang!
I sense incredible power.
Searing Flame!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Resonate with the earth! Double Demon Fang! Here I come! Burn in hell!
Only get Searing Flame! Reload! Freezing Storm!
Try harder! My turn! Strike! Crush!
Okay, we're in the last bit.
Turtle Devil!
Lunar Corruption! By the
Okay, what do we got? Peach Shell X2?
Now you see what I can do.
Can't move!
My ass?
There!
Lunar Corruption!
Double Demon Fang!
No further.
Where are you going?
Resonate with the earth! Double Demon Fang!
Instant! Confiscated! I'm almost... Impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. It's over.
Nature the
Into the
abyssal
shadows.
deep. Clear for us a path.
Double Demon Fang!
I'm just. Oh boy, my ass.
On your knees.
Retreat.
There! Double Demon Fang!
Watch yourself.
Keep looking at me.
Incredible
Try
power.
harder! It's on!
Freezing storm. That move.
Here comes the big one!
Ooh, okay.
Demon Fang! Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
So Kasara has some trouble staying alive.
Can't get out of this.
Art expert coming through.
Not today!
I never miss.
Eternal devastation!
Now you see what I can do.
Oh, all right. That does it. A freezing storm. Tornado.
Double Demon Fang!
Cyanic. It's time to
Oh.
finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Watch
Double
it.
Demon Fang!
Semi-aqua.
Try harder! Now!
There.
Double Demon
Into the
Fang!
shadows. Mega ray. By the power of water.
Try harder!
Glacial
Blue
spear.
escape!
Here's the evil.
Crush!
Freeze Lancer. Hammy flame of fury. Burning strike. Glacial
It's
spear.
on!
Here's the
Take
evil.
this!
Freeze
Eternal
Lancer.
devastation! Burn!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us? We should be able to cook here. It's important to get your rest.
I muted at some point, yeah, in that fight. Hi, everybody. That fight cost literally everything we had. And I was a little too wrapped up in the whole fight thing to notice anything else going on. So, here we are. Holy smokes.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Alright. Oh, let's talk with Kisara. We haven't talked with Kisara yet.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Then we'll talk with Law.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
I'd think Kisara will now die for you, but she's doing that pretty good anyway.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Alright, let's get the hell. Oh god, I need to like. I have how much gold? 500. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Still, okay. We'll sell everything that's a 2. The thing is, 12,000 gold is very little. Not in here. Yeah, so we have a bunch of these for later, too. Alright, let's go ahead and, 2 orange shells, 4 life bottles. Battles don't give you cash, though. Battles give you drop items, which you sell. So, like, I have the money, I just kind of have to sell stuff to get it. You know what I mean? So, like, this stuff specifically, the materials on the sell screen, is all where all the money is. I can manage ranch from here. Alright, hold on. Can I craft? Shit. Okay, I need a lizard fin, tempest stone. I knew it! I knew it. Never sell your weapons. Here it is. Sell your weapons to get owned forever. Okay. Never sell any weapons. Alright. Damn, that sucks. Not happy to see that, not gonna lie. We don't have the materials for any of these. That's why a lot of them are red. Like, I don't have the core or the things for these. The only one I could get would be this feathered shield. If I want more money, I have to sell more consumable stuff. So, we want to sell, like... the feather shield. Rusty stick +1. Well, yeah. Oh my god. And that's an AG? I have 7 now? Oh, devastation. Alright. Maybe devastation was the move, not desolation. That might have been Yuri's move, actually, now that I think about it.
Can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Kisara, please. Kisara, yes, we absolutely had to spend that much. Kisara, never spend more than half your money over there. Alright. Hi, we beat up the giant monkey. Also, my shoulders are dislocated.
Good.
Really now.
Okay, hey, we got some payback. That's nice. Oh, and we got a Dolim skill tree. Rod extension length. Alright. Regen. I like that. Reduce art cast time during combos. Let me get regen. Even when he's no longer a lord, he still does cool stuff. Then he's got the power pole. We haven't gotten the... Hold on, let's get in a fight so we can get the tutorial for Dolim. Right? We fought that fight without the tutorial on how the hell this character works. So... Hey game, how the hell does this character work? Alright, first fight.
Out of my way.
No? Alright.
I'll take out the leg with my shield. I'll stop its charge.
Oh, I put Fairy Circle there instead of my, whoops. That was not my intent.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. This ends now!
Consider yourself.
Oh, I'm not top player. I'm bottom.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
This one's mine.
Okay, I found out how to play Dolim. I hit this button over and over again. Alright? Just never stop hitting Tempest.
In an instant.
The heavens must be smiling.
Alright, let's... Looks like there's a quest here. Alright, so just hit Tempest and see how long that enemies last when you have Tempest.
We've reached our destination.
Yeah, sadly this week I was in...
I wonder if something happened.
The YouTube VOD is a little behind because YouTube has a lot of problems processing these videos, so I have to re-upload them a couple times before they'll get eaten. It's annoying. But I'm glad you're able to catch up in anyway. No, more Zoogles. Oh, no, more Zoogle. Alright, look, you'll just tell us about the Zoogle, please. Come on. Ah, I hit the current one. Well, hello, welcome to the current video from watching the current video in the past.
Right.
Engulf Rinwell.
Excuse me!
Well...
Oh my god, another trust. No, a hog? Oh no. Oh god, it's Big Hog. Oh no.
Good.
What the?
Seriously?
All right.
Alright. Boy, the fields out there sure have a million Zoogles after them. It's just the worst time to be in the fields. Okay, there's also a quest in the palace I'm gonna quick grab. Yeah, straight ahead. Was this the turn the whole time? Yeah. I don't know why it keeps telling me Zephyr is dead as hell when I get a loading screen. I'm standing right here.
There's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Does everybody have like a monolith sense but for side quests?
Oh? Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Combat book. Book fight? Lord Doha, sweetie.
What? I need every book to own every book.
Yeah.
Can we make a copy?
Great.
All right. Yes, I'll give display priority to that quest.
I hate that woman.
What? Oh,
She was a handful,
Rinwell wants all
wasn't
the
she?
books, right?
What's wrong
Okay.
with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
All right, cashforbooks.com. Gold for books.
Well...
Alright, never. If you sold any books, you lose as well. Alright, also gets the bibliophile title. Ooh, that's got the AG on it. Hey, Freeze Lancer. When you say mystic art, you mean like a mystical art, not a mystic art, right? Because, like, game, mystic art means something. You can't just use the word all the time. It's just a normal art. It costs 2 HG. It's also Ariel? That's weird.
I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her.
Show
respect her
the
passion for
rarest book. Can you do it?
You've got a good sense for...
Find the rarest book. Astral Arts for winners. Alright. Are you all ready? I'm not. Oh, there's one more quest up north. Let's go check that one out.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Monolith vision.
Maybe there's someone around.
You okay?
Is it a Zoogle?
Yeah!
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go!
Alright, so we have a lot of boss fights to go to if we want.
We finally made it. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Well.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Armor won't save
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Exploit the enemy's weakness. You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
I'm out. Water snake
Double demon fang!
Healing circle.
Now I can let loose.
Watch and
Not so fast.
falling storm. Lightning. Piercing. Far enough. Shield
Take
and
it.
face.
You're finished. Eat this.
Take it
Mega ray.
in a vine.
Searing blade. Reload.
Take this.
Tiger blood.
Actually, let me arts. I want to switch.
Turtle devastation. Azure storm.
Let's keep up the power.
Come on! You have to hold on!
Time to let it rip. Azure storm. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Oh,
Resuscitation. Time to shine.
No rest for the wicked.
This one's mine. Here goes. Light of power.
Not so fast.
Cosmic spin.
Elusive deity.
Tiger blade.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Searing I owe you one. Judgment.
Ooh, regenerate. Okay, move out of the way.
Glacial Steel. Here's the evil. I can handle it. Freeze Lancer. Piercing Roar. I'll smash you. Go. I'm only getting started. Falling Storm. Piercing Roar. Amazing. Far enough. Going in. Here I come. That's it.
I'm in your death, Doyle.
And tonight's meal is on
In
you.
the sky,
You
it's
go.
mine.
What to make?
Negative 6. Tiger Blade. Annihilation.
Okay, I got knocked out of that one. That's fine.
Here's a healing arm.
This one seems to be going cleaner.
We're interrupting. Lunar Blast. Rolling Storm.
Oh, that was Shion's go to one.
Not today.
How about this? Lunar Blast.
Anything in armor is all mine. Mystic mercy.
Look in a vine.
You're mine.
Look shot.
Azure Storm.
Healing.
Dolim.
Now I can let loose. Azure Storm. Catapult. Take it. You're finished.
Here's a healing arm. Take ready to go. This one's mine.
Not so fast.
This one's mine.
No
I'm only
escape.
good.
Elusive deity. It's on. It's
Here,
over.
let me help.
Azure Storm. Begin. You're mine. Catapult. Double demon kind.
Lunar corruption.
Okay.
Lunar blast. Watch it.
I'm gonna need more than that. Bestow thy mystic mercy. Azure Storm.
Hear me. Thank you for that. Fury. Burning strike. Glacial Steel. Let's get back into it. Healing roar. Into the shadows.
You picked the wrong fight. Take it. Azure Storm.
Thrilling performance.
None shall escape my judgment.
Raging Lunar Storm.
Falling storm.
Searing Gale. Bestow thy mystic mercy. Azure Storm.
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Go in.
Can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Wide open.
Oh, somebody's on the floor. Hold on.
Won't escape me. Take this. You can't get out of this. Azure Storm.
Watch and
He who
let
prepares
go.
is free from regret.
Quivering wind. Searing Gale.
First aid.
How many orange gentlemen down to one? All right.
Shall not be forgotten.
Azure Storm.
Take it. Lunar corruption. Powered up. Lunar blast. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Azure Storm.
Healing.
The back has them.
This one's mine.
It's in your hands. Did you just heal me?
Yes,
Okay. Dolim, get off the ground.
I need you, remember?
Right.
Burn.
None shall escape my judgment.
Azure Storm. Elusive deity. You're mine.
Here, let me help.
Azure Storm.
Piercing roar. Freezing storm.
Kisara. All yours, Kisara.
Lunar corruption.
Deity. Can you take it?
Aqua. Tiger blade.
Wind. Can you take it? Searing Gale.
It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that.
Dolim just died, huh? All right.
I've healed myself.
Healing
Azure Storm.
Your helping me has become a pattern.
for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Azure Storm.
Tiger blade.
No
This
armor.
one's mine.
Stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Azure
Confiscated.
Watch yourself.
Into the shadows.
Incredible power.
This one's mine.
Wits about raging.
Oh,
Can't be happening.
okay.
Take this. Raging Lunar Storm. It's too much. No.
Oh, it's shooting fireballs now, huh?
Azure Storm! Time to shine! Ready and raring! Azure Storm! Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
I can't heal you forever. Hear me, flame of Primed and Red.
I don't think I can win this fight right now.
Here's evil. Freeze Lancer.
Pretty sure if Shion dies, I lose.
Azure Storm!
Lightning. Searing Flame. Reload.
Now you see what I can do!
By the power of
Azure
Force.
Storm!
Gemini Aqua. Lightning. Downfall. I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray.
It's gonna attack!
Right. Watch
It's
out.
over!
Burning Strike.
No! Can't get here!
Where are you going? Magna Ray! Here, let me help.
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Hold on, what are my arts?
Cyan Instant! Lightning! Magna Ray! Confiscate! Magna Ray! Cyan Instant! Lightning!
Ready and raring! I'll smash you!
Magna Ray! Primed and ready! Lightning! Lightning! Ready!
This is gonna be very slow, huh?
Magna Ray! Magna Ray!
One of the largest curses in video games. It's doable.
Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Magna Ray! Lightning! Lightning! Think again! No defense! I'm only getting started! It's over!
It's go time! I can carve through armor!
I was overconfident.
Ah! Well, okay.
We lost.
You really gonna knock me out and have me use all my items too? You're that rude? Alright, we'll be back on these. They seem both doable, but they're both gigantic resource drains.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I want to get moving along. Still waiting for the tutorial on how the hell we use Dolim. Wait. Yeah, this is the right way. Alright. Also, we're looking for owls still. Maybe this X area still counts as part of Elde Menecia. Maybe.
Okay, off we go.
Yep, Hoodle.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5.
Let's see what you've got.
Nope.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
You picked the wrong fight. Tornado drive.
In a
bind. Double
Do it.
We did it.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right. Okay. Looks like we won.
I like spamming Tempest. That's a good way of playing. Alright, well, let's read their dang thing. So they do the vine tangle up. But I don't know how like, what's the extension bit? They have like a power pole extend? Oh, Oodle.
No choice.
Far enough. Gemini onward. I never miss. This one's mine. I'll take out the legs with my shield. Freezing storm. That's it. Tiger blade. Make it rain. Alvin, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Thanks, Kitara.
I'm gonna keep flipping.
Really don't need my help, huh?
Nonsense. Who else will cook and clean for me?
Damn it. I should have kept my trap shot.
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with,
Where
my
are they,
dear.
where are they
And
at?
I'll leave the front line to you.
Where are they?
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo hoo hoo.
Devil Tail.
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh my god, am I supposed to go to the forest now?
I'll hold on to that.
Alright, hold on.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Alright, we finished off this perch. Good. Here we go. It's my favorite little movement. I love this bit. Red, black wolf vest. Green wolf vest. Wolfless vest. So it doesn't have the dollar store wolf head on it. Alright, so that's 3 areas of owls. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to wind. I bet this tree would make for a good owl perch. And then the last one looks like it's going to be water, so... Yeah. So we get like the alt colors for all the for all our party members as we get more owls. Still have a lot of owls to go, though. I'm gonna go... Uh-huh.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
I don't know, Zoogles, like, what do you want?
My turn! Down! You're all eternal devastation! Raging Lunar Storm! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! You're mine! You're finished! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Regenerate.
Thank you.
You're mine! Double demon!
Oh.
This could be useful.
I gotta also eat a bunch of,
Discourteous.
This one's mine. This one's mine.
No further!
One more.
You're mine!
Dance in the wind.
Crush!
Tidal wave.
Destruction!
Resonate with the earth.
It's on!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
It's over! Double demon fang!
Look sharp.
Severing wing! Mirage!
The Lord's power never ceases.
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara. Tidal wave.
oh goodness.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Alright. So we just have to leave. This is the end of Elde Menecia, and then we get to go to Sar.
Go no further.
Demon fang! Severing wing!
Raging cascade.
Destruction! Not today!
Get behind me.
Severing wing! Let me see what I can do! Here I come!
Tiger blade.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Where are you going? Thunder
You're
field.
mine! Severing wing!
All yours, Kisara.
Good. That one's good.
Magnificently done.
Mine!
Raging
Lunar storm! Severing wing! Mirage!
So we gotta see the rest of our double ups. We've seen 2 of them so far.
Tiger blade.
You're mine! You're finished! My turn! Rising Falcon!
Well then, let's keep moving.
A fish. You saw it too.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
Please, is it fishing time?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you.
Yes.
Here, let me show you how it's done.
Is it more than a menu? Bizaria's fishing was a menu and it was really sad. Alright, fish can be used for cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles. Cast a line, hook the fish. Okay. Consult fishing controls. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, it is actually a fishing minigame. Oh shit.
Where should I cast my line?
Oh fuck. Wait, what? A-A-A-Y-Y-A-A-X-Y-X? Oh god.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Ha!
Okay.
Reel it in. I'll let you go this time.
Okay, hold on. What am I... Something is happening there and I don't know what. Oh, we got love.
All right. Good fishers always keep their
Shit. Oh my god. Okay, there's a bar, but I don't know what controls it.
Reel it in.
Oh, it's not... Okay, it's not a be in the middle bar. It's a... Okay, I think I understand it. Nope, I keep hitting the wrong button there. Did I get fish?
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Alright, look at that fish. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Someone in Bizaria's team got really mad and demanded real fishing. Yeah, like literally the fishing in Bizaria was like, you went to a fishing hole and clicked on the menu and said, go fish. Alright, so AY is the pawn to Lipa.
All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Tiny fish. If the bar gets all the way to the right, you lose the fish. YA is hawksbill trout.
Could it be?
Critical fish.
wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess
Oh.
it's important to stay calm.
His pond sleep is AY, so that would be the same as YA. That's a big one, though.
There we go.
Should. Yeah, this one looks tiny.
I'll catch something bigger next time.
Hawksbill
You take your
trout.
fishing pretty seriously.
All right, so we got another. Okay, what other fish do we have here in this location? The catfish, which is YX, or is AX, and the tonka trout is YX. That, by the way, is like the rhythm you do on the button. AX, 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 AX.
All right. Well, it's not bad per se.
Got
Could've been
in
worse.
bass.
At least you caught something.
Ha! Okay, change of plans. Ha! I've got something.
Okay. Okay, when did the cut across?
I reeled us in a big one.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
I'm doing too much fishing here. AX.
Ha! Reel it in.
Okay. We get it?
Looks like I hooked a pretty rare
Holy
fish.
shit.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
We get a little table for it. That's very cute. All right. The final one is the trout.
All right, once
Not
more from
there.
the top.
Maybe in the back.
Reel it in.
This one's a hard mode fish. Tiny trout?
Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
Yeah! Alright, we got all the fish. Alright, I understand fishing, by the way, now. Alright, we did it.
And that's all there is to it.
And that's how you catch 20 fish.
It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
No.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
Do I have to go back to Lava Town, Snow Town to fish there? Yeah, there were fishing
But
holes
that
each
doesn't
there.
change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Hey, random dude who popped up out of nowhere. Yeah. I will show you all my fishing notes. An invitation to fish. Is that her guts? Yep. Elegant swimmer. Rough wild fish. Yeah, the face match, I forget the name of it. Portly mudslinger. Oh my god, okay. So that was all the other fish places. Overseer Hill, Frozen Valley, Snow Plains. So that's all fish that exists. You alright, dude? Thanks.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
And time to camp. What? What? What?
Hey.
Hmm?
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
Because every
I
character
guess
paired
it's force
off.
of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him should the need arise. It's sort
The
of
title.
came
That's the
with
title of the game.
position.
That's the title of the game.
Right. From being in the Elde Menecia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Okay, and also Dohalim is also dodgy.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Not if I spam the dodge button.
It'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing.
Oh.
Let us continue.
Well, then I'm dead. Who fucking cares? Wow, Dohalim.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menencian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
I'm glad somebody asked about the no back armor. All right, we want to cook.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
And then I thought I had one with Law.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Alright, well, we'll just spar. That's fun. Did you punch my armor?
See you guys tomorrow. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Oh, all the fish are commodities. So earlier in the stream, a couple people asked me, wow, where do you get your money from? I found it. That's where we're gonna get all our money from. Forever. Wait, we actually... Oh, no. All right.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Every time. All right, anyway. The gold dust cats.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danins in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danins in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Yeah, because are we across the border at this point? No, we're still in Menecia. Okay. Interesting.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Going in.
Airborne beast, my specialty.
This one's mine.
Flying freaks!
What you think you're worth?
I'll take you all on.
Hell yeah.
Flare to Menecia.
I love that changes based on what my, what I'm using.
Let's get
You picked the wrong
I'm very malevolent.
Resonate with the air!
Freeze Lancer.
Make it
Battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed. But remain ever vigilant.
You're mine!
Blazing Cascade. Arch Field.
Time to shine.
Never away!
Air Thrust. Photon Shield. Now.
In an instant! Impact block!
Shield giant drop. Yes.
We're a pretty leap
Most
coming.
Tales games have joke
What can I
weapons,
say?
so
I had a good partner.
maybe we'll get those. Hey, dudes. Okay, how many color... This game implements a lot of palette-swapped enemies.
All right.
Oh.
There's nowhere to run from my arc. When he slows down, that's our chance. Can't get out of this.
Leave the agile ones to me.
Oh, no. Prepare to be steel. Take double demon fang.
Lightning Orb.
Can't get out of this.
Photon Lightning
Wind.
Defense. Thunder Blade.
Mirage. Severing blade. Searing gale.
Tiger Blade. Thunder Field.
This one's mine.
Double demon fang.
In a bind?
Raging Cascade. Going in.
No escape.
Wind.
Wind.
Into the wind.
Here I come. Mirage. Elusive. Infernal torrent. Catapult. Here I come.
You require a hand.
This one's mine.
Wind.
Into the wind.
You're mine.
Field.
Severing wind. Hurricane thrust. Mirage.
Thunder Blade. One more
Double
time.
demon fang.
Require a hand.
Right now.
Totally. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Let the marksman handle this.
You're mine. Mirage.
Time to stop.
All yours, Kisara.
I only have the 2 so far. Yeah, we'll keep going.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before.
What?
I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
What?
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought.
What are they?
I imagine the sight must be unsettling to
What
you.
are they?
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation.
Ah.
You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about
Well,
it, though.
you don't have
Why
ruins?
not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that.
Do
but
Renans
it's
not
like
have
stuff has
ruins?
any use now, does it?
That's
It's
weird.
just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this.
I guess the
one can
Empire
feel
never
and
fell,
engage with the
right?
distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's down in history.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
make sure
an
you're
android.
careful.
An android.
All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Ooh, hold on. Ah! Thank you. Okay. So this is my... I finally have extra buttons. Thank goodness. Alright, well, let's go check the treasures. Whoa! There's the most powerful move.
I sense a strange power from this.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Alright, hold on. Field guide. Artifact. Oh my god. Are we gonna find like the ancient Donan artifact of somebody created Pac-Man? Okay, let's quick go. Yeah, Gator Panic, it said down there. Alright. Okay. So left trigger plus gives me a second art set. Whack-a-mole. Alright, I want to find artifacts really bad then. Hold on, I just had a thought.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Oh. I guess.
All right.
How's this?
Oh. How's this?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
700 gold, 2 life bottles, and kebabs. Chomp.
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
I think the Zoogle's still too big.
We finally made it.
Yeah. There we go.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
You.
Well, let's see. Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Hey. Just great. Hey!
Alpha just like, dude. Okay, housing shortage. That's a big problem.
Good.
What?
Yeah, housing shortage is a big thing we want to fix. That makes sense.
Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We finally made it.
Nope.
An opponent like this should be easy. You're finished!
Yeah, it's not a fight anymore.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Out of my way!
Double Demon Fang!
The everlasting
Leave the charges to me!
Double Demon Fang!
Going in.
negative gate. Resonate with the earth. Look shot. Stalagmite.
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
Yeah, see, there's like house here. I think I was supposed to do this quest much, much earlier. You know, finds balance for level 10 party members X2.
Finally made it.
Yeah. Sorry. Damn it. Hey.
Gotcha. Right.
Sure, I'll take some money. Not much, but pays.
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission?
Alright.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Zephyr, dead.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Okay.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Inhibitor.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
In a bind. You're mine. It's over. Double demon fang. Severing wind. You're on. Begin. A new melody.
How do you like being pounded into shape?
I got this. Let him mark
Show
me.
my mercy. All yours.
Oh my god.
Severing wind. Here I come.
That's my cue.
Shut him down. It's over. Destruction. Wind. Here I come. Negative
Their
gain.
arcs were interrupted.
Everlasting song. Try harder. My turn. Negative gain. Missile deep. Clear for us up top. I'm ready. Shield.
This one's got your name on it.
To action. My turn. Double demon fang. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Resonate with the earth.
Now.
Here I come. All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Hurricane Thrust. Now we're not. I'm not done. Severing wind.
Shield and make!
Make it rain. Blow them away.
Twin Heavenly Swallow, that's rad. I think Rinwell's the only combo we haven't seen.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Oh, thanks. Goddamn. Like, okay.
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back! This one's mine!
You're mine. It's over.
I'm not so good with airborne guardians.
No further. Double demon fang.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Now.
Totally. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
You're on. Win. You're on. Resonate with the earth. You're on. Ignite.
Now.
All yours, Kisara.
That one's very good.
Ready.
Resonate with the earth.
Going up and out. Let's go.
Good shot.
Now.
In an instant. Impact block. I can feel my power growing.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around. No choice.
What's in the sky is mine.
I'm not done.
Not on my watch.
Severing wind.
This one's mine.
Mirage. You're
Far
finished.
enough.
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
The enemy wheels on too.
You'll soon see about that.
Save you!
This one's mine.
Over. I couldn't make it.
All right. Now where was I? Here's another. Purge malevolence. Here. Tiger blade. More for the stop.
Regeneration. You're finished.
Here goes. On guard.
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
This one's all mine. Here I come. You're finished.
Lightning orb.
Mirage.
In a bind?
Strike.
Lightning already.
I'm ready.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear. Leave the torches to me.
It's over. Not today.
Lightning condensed.
You're mine. It's over.
Discharge.
Crush. Destruction.
On guard. One more.
Sword rain alpha.
Snake wait.
Tempest Tiger blade.
Here I come.
Going in.
Oh, use protect. Yeah, okay.
Escape. You're mine.
This one's mine.
I'm ready. In an instant. Impact clock.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Double demon fist.
Raging
You're mine.
cascade. Here goes.
It's over.
Air thrust.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Okay, we definitely want to head down here.
You want to play? Then come at me.
Take this. It's over.
I'll smash you! Can you take it? You're mine!
You're mine. You're finished. Sword rain alpha.
Going in. Where are you going? Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Double demon fang. Take this.
Make it rain. Demon's descent.
Flashing bang!
Not a chance. Rising falcon. Severing wind. Searing gale.
Going in.
Wind.
Raging cascade.
Shine! Radiant light!
Don't mind if I do.
Look sharp.
Severing wind.
Rise and red pearl.
I'm in your debt, Dohalim. And tonight's meal is on you.
I'm ready. In an instant. Impact clock.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I'll do my best.
Demon fang.
Burn. Look sharp.
Here I come. It's over.
Hard up.
Double demon fang.
This one's mine.
How I can carve through
Prepare to be sealed, though please, of course. Actually, perhaps the sound is more
Get
appropriate.
behind me. Less talking, more doing.
I'll take you all on.
Good. Crunch.
Slayer the Demolisher.
Ignite. I'm ready.
Tiger blade. This one's got your name on it.
Action to action.
This
My
one's
turn.
mine.
Resonate with
Tiger blade.
You're mine. You're finished.
At some point I'll get another basic attack on Elfin. That'll be nice.
Take this. You're finished. Destruction.
I think think we can get through this?
Don't let up until it's over.
Ha! Who said anything about letting up?
Double demon fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Take this! Take this!
Piercing
Raise and red.
Whoa! This is a rarity.
Take this! Destruction!
Now, I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! Shining
Double
Supernova!
demon fang!
Raging Luna Storm!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Ah! It's like 3 levels of defense.
This looks nice and tough.
Orange gel. Keep moving.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
They love ruins.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Double demon fang!
Going in.
Win!
One more was a shot.
Mirage!
Ooh.
The official You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Air thrust!
It's over!
Lightning
Double demon fang!
I'm ready. Shion,
Go for it!
prepare to crumble.
Not a chance! Move it!
Primed and rent. Denied.
Hurricane Thrust! Rotating Mirage!
Hurry to the levelist! Arcade
Begin!
waterfall!
Severing wind! Here I come!
This is
Take this! It's over!
lightning orb! I never miss!
Mirage!
Let's go!
Severing wind!
Arc steel!
Take this! You're finished! Mirage!
Air
Here I come! You're finished! This one's all mine! Can't get out of this! Crush!
Make it rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Okay. That's birds.
Nicely done.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had...
An opponent like this should be easy.
Setting your dreams!
Resonate with the earth! You're mine! Burn it hell! Win!
It's showtime!
Take this! Mirage! Escape! Azure Storm!
Magic is switch to offense! Cyclone!
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind!
I'm not done! Severing wind!
Primed and ready! Demons descend!
Flashing fang.
I can't get Rinwell until Lee.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Snake of the
Double
abyssal
demon
deep.
fang!
Clear for us a path.
I'm not done!
How about this?
Mirage! Severing wind! Here I
Make it
come!
rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Alright.
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Hey, bud. Alright, so there's a million enemies and up here there's a treasure. So
Coming through. You're mine. Win. Can you take it? Double team.
More for the stockpile.
No further.
This one's mine. This one's mine.
It's over. Can you take it?
Arch shield. Tiger blade.
Severing wind.
Lightning condensed.
Mirage.
Thunder blade.
Burn.
This one's mine.
Make it rain. Blow them away.
crunch.
Face me.
This one's mine.
Mirage. Here I come.
Thunder blade.
Destruction.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Take this. You're finished. Crush.
Raging storm.
Destruction. Begin.
Tunnel.
You're mine. Take this. It's over.
Going in.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Raging denied.
It's on.
Make it rain.
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Did it.
Yeah, nice technique.
Rising Falcon. Cut.
Go ready. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
God.
I've been doing really great lately.
We're on like a real combo now. Hold on. So I don't want to drop that.
Coming through. Demon Fang. Everlasting
Wait.
Negative gate. Here I come. Ignite. Take this.
Tiger blade.
Destruction.
Confiscated.
It's over. Double demon fang. Can't get out of this.
Igneous Thunder blade.
Crush. Everlasting dark. Take this. Negative gate. You've been ready. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together. Like a finely timed double demon fang. We're shattering up.
Thank you.
You say it as though you're surprised.
It'll take a bit to get used to.
Shield up. Double demon fang. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Radiant light.
Now.
Of regeneration. Regenerate.
If it's in the sky, freeze
Allow
laser.
me to help.
Wow, look what I just found.
No choice. Win. Here I come. Here I come. Destruction. Double demon fang. Armor won't save you. Take this. You're finished. Double demon fang.
I never miss. Tiger blade.
Here I come. Resonate with the earth.
Going in. Captain
Burn in
Blow.
hell.
On your
You're mine.
Turbo blade.
You're mine.
Make it rain. Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer.
Hell yeah.
Nicely done.
Good.
All thanks to you. Not on my watch.
Make it rain. Blow them away. We did it. Double demon fang. Catapult.
Freeze
No
lancer.
further.
Too much to handle? Dance to
We're
the
not
wind.
done.
Air
We're
blast.
make it rain.
Doubling.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Citizen.
All right.
I've still got a ways to go.
That's a good one. Okay, that's a code.
Equipment should come in handy.
Alright.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Newborn Joe.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
It's over. You're mine.
Look sharp.
Does it hurt? Rising sun. Can you take it?
I'm ready. Going in. In here.
Double demon.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Take this. Double demon fang. Double shot.
This one's
Radiant
mine.
light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Our arts are being interrupted.
Much obliged.
You know Renans and Danans have
Take
these ways of...
It's over. Take this. Mirage. Win. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
And more than can all burn out.
Here I come. Double demon fang.
Far enough.
Double demon fang. Crush. Burn in hell. Begin. Take this.
I'm gone.
Take
Come
one, come all.
Now, let the marksman hit.
All yours, Kisara.
Crunch.
We did it!
Magnificent.
There's still one alive?
Fairy circle. Now I can let loose.
Another incantation.
No escape.
No, thank you.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Okay.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Elde Menecia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along, but it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest,
Yeah.
we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
It's kind of funny how Law took a turn.
No, sorry, it's just... I was
Like,
just
after
wondering
his
if you had
plot,
any thoughts
like,
on
went
all
on
this.
a million miles an hour.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
Dolium.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Forget it. Do we really
Dolium.
need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
Dolium, do you know where these
What do
two
you
were
want us to
2
do?
weeks ago?
We're slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it.
We're just all calling him out on being an idiot about
As
this.
you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out.
Thanks,
Having said
Dolium.
that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
That was a fun scene. Like, hey Dolium, you know what we were like 2 weeks ago? I worked in fire mines. I didn't know my name, and he's like, oh shit. Yeah, you're right, my bad. No, I totally forgot about it. My bad. Alright, so there's an exit left and an exit here. I'm gonna take this one, and then we're gonna double back when we realize that this is the way forward. Fuck. Oh, this is very bad. A cutscene is happening that's plot relevant. No, no.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
I picked wrong. I picked so
What's up?
wrong.
You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Alphen just...
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Yelling from across the quarry. Oh, fuck. I do not need an ambush from Dark Swordsman right now.
Been looking for you.
You're still floating, dude.
For me, why?
Why are you floating, dude? Yo! Yo, this dude's a badass!
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
The fuck? Oh, God. Okay, they gave me the full rest. Thank God. Oh, I still picked wrong.
Why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Oh, fuck. How do I fight me?
New melody.
How do I fight me? Okay, I need to do, like, dodge moving on you. Stop moving.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
He's just after me.
Take this.
I don't know if that's an AI thing or it's just what's going on, but he just seems to be after my blood alone.
Too much. Here. Not today. Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone.
God.
Then tonight's meal is on you. You got it. What to make? Enjoy. Begin. Resonate with the earth. Time to let it rip.
Discharge.
Lightning condemned.
Battle music? I was trying to go ahead and overlimit there, but I did the wrong move. God! Want she out in this fight pretty bad.
Can't get out of this. I'm not done.
Just
Now.
This one's mine. More where that came from. Hey, thank you. It'll take a bit to get used to. Lightning orb!
Take this. Double demon fang. Here. Take this. Resonate with the earth.
he's got voice lines too and everything.
Double demon fang.
This dude's clearly the most important dude in the world.
It's over. Destruction.
Oh, good. Do we only got it? Okay. Sure. I love that we have the full party fighting here. Huh! Oh my god, he's just dismantling the party. Oh, Hoodle. Hoodle. You would. Can't believe you just trying to slice Noodle in half.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Oh, do we get a oh, we got an eye? Like what?
A wretch like you?
Yo, are we getting... Oh! I can't believe she just got murdered. Really is a Sephiroth. Can we just shove?
Till next time.
Okay, dude.
Shion, wake up, please.
Did she get stabbed in the core? She got stabbed in the core before and was okay.
Alphen,
Shion.
thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Stabbed in the core a second time, right? It happens. People just go for the core without thinking.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
What? Did we... Amnesia? Are we...
Alphen?
Sorry. I...
Like, we remembered who we were, our
My boss
name,
said he'd be
last
back.
time our mask glowed like
I think
that.
maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
You're not wrong, for Zeus, but I also argue that it makes sense for the two of them.
Shion,
I can't believe I took the wrong route that hard.
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
Are you?
No, I know you're not.
Are you?
It's just...
Are you a
Look,
ghost?
I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
If you're a
There
ghost,
was
you have to
also
tell me.
that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
So we haven't had a good
Hey.
Like, we had, like, a lot early in the game. We had these, like, in-engine, like, fights that had, like, this, like, kind of hefty choreography to it. We had one going on as well in, like, in Cislodia. And we haven't had one of those for a while, so watching mysterious swordsmen just tear apart the squad, that was a hell of a thing. I liked that.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
One thing I get, at this point, I appreciate that, like, so she has, like, the obvious weak spot, like, no armor, like, below her neck there, above her chest. And she's been stabbed there twice. and 2 times it's failed to kill her. So clearly, that's like her faking a weak point. Like, if you stab her there, nothing happens. Like, she's just immune to it. Alright, so we need to head back and go the other route, because, you know. I can't believe I got hit by that mix-up that hard. Also a drop over there we'll have to check out. Up here. I should have known by the fact that this goes up that this was optional. Yep. I just didn't come here first. Because they said we were heading down the mountain already. Alright, what do we got up here? What on earth? What the fuck? This temple has an Aeon in it, right? Okay. So my options were get ambushed by mysterious swordsmen or this.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Nah, let's rest first.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hoodle?
Well, I was scared for Hoodle. Hoodle stood up for Rinwell and almost got sorted for it, but luckily...
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
She just became like...
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me.
Yeah, she's the
Back
team
in
mom.
the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything.
Mom
How to
Paladin.
cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menecia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
You can't say that. You can't just call out the mom thing.
That was nothing.
Pork bun. Oh, Dolim.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menecia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menecia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
Watch out for holes.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Alright, let's go check out the Tower of the Gods or whatever the hell we have here.
Shall we get moving?
Overrun with Zoogles since ancient times. Blah blah. Lemon gel. Sure. Now let's go check it out.
Not this way, I guess.
Oh? No? Not yet? Alright.
Not this way, I guess.
Perhaps we come back later to the Tower of the Gods. Maybe this is like a giant space cannon. I don't know. Secret 7th party member, a bulldozer. Yeah. Sid Reigns in a bulldozer. Alright, we're taking this fight.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'm not done.
Get behind me. Not on my watch.
Begin.
This one's mine.
No escape. Take this. You're mine.
Fine freak! No further!
Still. Sia, can you
Leave the
take care of
enemy's
that?
arc to me. Sooner said than done.
No place here!
Take this. Inferno turret.
Elusive deity!
Hitting stun.
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine. It's over.
I'm ready! Hey! Blow them away! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
You're mine. This one's all mine. Take this.
This one's
You're out.
mine.
Sword Alpha. Here I come.
The abyssal deep
It's
clear
over.
for us a path!
Win.
Here goes.
You're on.
Divine streak.
Double demon
Shining
fang.
dream.
No thanks.
Snake, the abyssal deep clear for us a path!
You're mine. Totally. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz. Negative death!
You picked the wrong fight.
Resonate with the
Take
earth!
this.
Stalagmite!
Make it rain.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Alright.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
So we're gonna take this quick, because there's a... And I'm being surrounded by menace by birds, you got it.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I never miss.
Take this.
Negative charge! Can't get out of this!
Double demon fang.
Oh no, am I clipping into the ground? Okay, we're fine.
It's over. Severing wind.
The airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Double demon fang. You're mine.
Let the marksman handle this.
Oh,
It's time.
Perfect interplay of offense and defense.
I'll tear through anything in my way.
And I shall look forward to toasting our victory.
Win.
Going in.
Here I come. You're on.
Here comes
Severing wind.
Arctic waterfall.
Negative
Freeze
death!
lancer.
Resonate with the earth!
To the wind.
Stalagmite!
Sleep now.
You're on. Try
Forward
this.
the stockpile.
Infernal turret.
Purge the level.
Elusive
I'm never
deity.
big.
This one's mine! I'll thank you!
It's over. Here I come. You're finished. You're on. Try this. Infernal turret.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on
I'm
training.
ready!
That's what I like.
alright.
So I still had room to grow.
Boing, 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 boing.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Elusive deity!
Double demon
No
fang.
further!
Severing wind. Searing gale.
I'm ready!
Got fire. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Double
waltz.
demon. I'll smash you. Take this. An astral art.
That's my cue. Far enough.
Shut him down. It's over.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
And let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Here goes.
You're mine.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Try this.
Raging
Infernal turret. Take this. You're finished.
Going in.
Searing gale.
I'm ready.
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
A whirling circle.
Double demon fang. Burn in hell. No escape. Sword rain alpha.
Raging storm. All right. It's showtime.
I'm ready.
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
Double demon fang.
All base
Double demon fang. It's over. Destruction. Sword rain alpha.
This one's mine! Crumble!
Now.
Lock! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your watch!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Alright. So I got a bonus fight, but I don't have anything to spend it on, so... Alright, let's head forward. See if we get to... What's the name of the town? Niev? We. Alright. So here was our ambush spot from earlier. Where we had a ton of things go on. And here... Oh, we're Lebanese. We're just here.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Oh, we actually do have the Dark
From an old
Wings.
Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Yes, we're post-revolt?
First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost
Yeah, we
control
already
of the
won.
city.
Alright.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Alright, I mean, that's
Let's
another way
look
to make
around
things
and see if we
different
can
in
find
Act
someone.
4, right?
They might be able to tell us what happened.
So, I mentioned earlier that the Darkwings are another common thread in Tales games. They're a very low-level thread.
Is there truly no one here?
Like, super low-level thread. Like barely, like, you know, Tales games. Apple
Mahag
Gel.
Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Don't interrupt him. But yeah, Blackwing or Darkwings, Blackwings. They're. I mentioned them when we had the first group because I was thinking about them. They're like a very not very common. They're like a background element that gets used every once in a while in a Tales game. They're not that notable, but they're around. I'll be right back. One moment. Alright, I'm back. So, for instance, the Blackwings in Tales of Eternia, if I remember right, they only appear in a side quest in a city you never even need to go to. Because, like, you don't even need to go to Jenny, the gambling city. I think that's where they're at.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renin Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest?
Dohalim's right here.
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Just... Poodle is not going to be able to make enough feathers. But yeah, so it looks like okay, so we had Act 1, everything's on fire in hell, dude. Act 2, everyone hates each other, and there's like, nobody trusts anyone. Act 3, everything's cool, there's no problems. Act 4, we already overthrew the government. Now the question becomes, are we going to get a Donin regime here? Are we going to get what are we going to do with this here, right? There's the obvious really bad play, right? Where we both sides it, right? I don't know. Obviously we have nothing to go on right here. So this is pre-game it a little. I'm just thinking we have a lot of places to go, but it looks like we're going with we overthrew the Renans. Where do we go from there? This place looks like Halloween's going on or something. Like, we got all these banners. I don't know. Halloween doesn't sound right. Shit, there's a lot. Okay, don't go over here. That's plot. Okay. Oh, hold on. Do you see them? A new friend?
Woohoo!
They're a merchant. They own the place now.
Woohoo! 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 Woohoo!
Here they go. Goodbye.
Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies. Woo!
Okay. Yeah. And, like, this place looks like it's been abandoned for a while, in the sense that, like, there's literally no one here. I don't know.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Hey, you like these Dark Souls noises? It's like I'm really in Blight Town. A tiny dog. Nice benches. This extremely normal garbage can.
All of you, stop right there. Don't move.
Nope. Soundtrack cut out.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Oh, cool. Everyone knows this
Getting
already.
pretty famous, isn't he?
You can look at that armor.
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Look at that arm. Oh, hey, dude.
I'm Beifong of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away.
It was
We're
a
still
bluff.
hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces. So everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Hey, we're just driving him out.
Remaining?
Cool.
Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, Elfin's not on
I
that
don't
one.
think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
I'm glad
You
Elfin's
could
just
have
like,
left me behind, you
fuck
know.
that.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Good news. Looks like we are not doing anything of the sort with the Donans are just as bad as the Renans. The Donans just won here and are trying to rebuild their city, you know? That's it. Great, cool. Elmadra's castle. It is a very good thing that Elfin can't feel pain, or else wielding that sword would suck real bad.
This way, I guess.
Chicken. Chicken.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Oh boy.
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own
I
avoid?
didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
Okay.
Lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward.
This is sounding a whole lot worse of a takeover, huh?
Fight, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere.
This is 2 weeks of a takeover, and then they lose the town.
We'll find her and drag her right back
They're
to
very.
town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
This dude sucks.
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Fuck up that chair.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules.
I'm the rat.
Deadeye! Leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm!
That's the
We're
second
not afraid of any bright
typo.
eyes.
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Alright, so this dude just sucks and doesn't realize how much he sucks. And like, if we didn't show up, he would have lost anyway.
Hey, wait up.
This dude might be fine.
Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
Huh, at least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man.
Third typo.
He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
I don't know who the hell you two are. I just need to kick someone else's ass. Yeah, sure, that's real.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
But yeah, this isn't a takeover. This is a goddamn tragedy. Because, like, Deadeye, clearly, if we didn't show up, like, a month from now, the Lord walks back into town with, like, Master Corps plus her troops and just wipes the floor with them. You know, and he clearly doesn't care about his own shit. Yeah, like, they're obviously setting him up as a dude who sucks and is bad.
I see someone who looks troubled about
But,
something.
you know.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins.
Angry
I don't have a
Zoogle.
clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Oh my god, he's blushing.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Hey, dude.
What's wrong?
God, more Zoogles, huh? Beast-hating man.
All right.
I want to say half the side quests are just go beat up Big Zoogle.
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah!
Sure.
Good.
All right!
Roast chicken recipe, what? Grinwell has trouble maintaining your fantasy racism with the party being so chill. Yeah. Anyway, I learned how to make a roast chicken. Alright, let's go grab that. Now I got people walking around. Let's see what they're all about. Very one note, that's fine.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Hey, dude.
Mm-hmm. Well...
see.
How have you not ever met Dohalim? Oh god, alright. Yep.
Oh. That's great.
Excuse me.
What, hold on, what? Legendary what? Sure.
Good. That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Don't mind me, just bring me the leaves. Nothing too big. Don't worry about it. Alright, we have a teleport here. Alright, let's go check out the inn.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. No. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Alright, do you have a big Zoogle to beat up? Tell me about big Zoogles. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah? How's this?
We have what you need. Curry!
Great!
Yes. Hey.
She made food before.
Good.
Really? What?
Okay, Captain.
Yes.
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Oh gosh, she's kind of doing a like angry fist.
Huh?
Wait, that's the start of a quest. Wait, what did I just... Oh no, what did I get myself into?
All right.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yes. Over there.
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
The food will taste so good, I'll knock his armor off. Very silly.
By the by, Xion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Xion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
God damn it.
I wonder what we can make with this.
Hold
if
on.
you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
Arm longsword. Oh, it's Troya's. Oh my god. Second edition. I'm out of money. Okay.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
Ignore that
What's there to
idiot.
discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance of defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Elde forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menecia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
That was another missed subtitle.
I will when you do.
There's also a scene where the Iron Mask is being forced on us.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
5.
What was all that about?
None of these are as blatant as the ones in Bizzeria, where the text
So
to
we're
speech
just
was
going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Elde Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
Yeah, none of these things in these typos in the captions are as bad as the weird Bizzeria ones in the side quests, where the captions were really really bad, weren't the words at all. These are either small misspellings or I'm gonna go back to my room when it's at inn, or I'm gonna go yeah, of course, and the subtitles say, of course I will. That sort of thing. Somebody had one more go over the script, but the words didn't match on what they actually had, recorded. Anyway, this is probably a good place to stop for tonight. And I have some other stuff going on this week, so I can't go as long as usual. And this is as good a cutoff as any. If we go any further, we might actually run into that damn Lord. If we do that, well, who knows what's going to happen. But we got to fight an anime sword dude who absolutely kicked our ass. That was a really cool fight. I really liked that he was literally tunnel visioned in that fight. Just on me. So. Oh my god, you can't put your pausement in midair. Alright. So, anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Hope you all had a fun time with this. Yeah. We'll have to go back and beat those little boss Zoogles up pretty soon here. We actually have resources now. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, subscribe, we get the Tool Skulls and Slimes, upcoming stream stuff. Weird and unfortunate things are happening on Sunday. We're in post-game. We're kind of investigating. Tuesday is Magic. I think we're going to be doing the standard gauntlet things on MTGO. Wednesday's more Slay the Spire mods. Thursday's Lightning Returns, and Friday's this. So, anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.